good morning, everyone. Yeah, this is my front view. The sun rises in my backyard and everything, and then like afternoons, more like 1 o'clock, the sun is in the front. So like in the mornings, I want a little sun, but I have the patio covering. I can sit in the back. In the front, not as much, cause the sun be beaming in the front in the afternoons. But all the same, I give glory to God for the day. This day I never seen before. I thank God for this new day, man. I think I'm gonna be brief, but I'm gonna be a little straight to the topic. Today's topic, just talk about sin, man, and how sin separates you from God. Right? So, as you guys know, this I've been on this journey, walking in my purpose, haven't been called, haven't been chosen for this such a time as this, right? And I've been isolated. I've been isolating myself and just staying out the limelight, staying out of people's faces, and it during the isolation, just studying, showing myself approved, building the relationship I have with God, and it's things like that, right? And so God has just really been showing me things about myself. Like I'm learning a lot about myself. So if you ever was taught or you thought being in isolation was a bad thing, it's a really, really great thing. Because not only during that time, God can reveal things to you. You can build your relationship with Him. He'll reveal things to you, such as like things with yourself, others, different gifts that you may have, like the discerning of spirits, intuition. Not only will He introduce these things to you if you're not aware of them, that you have them, possess them, but He'll also, how can I say it, increase them. Like your intuition can, in the secret place, in the isolation, your intuition can become stronger, how God wanted to be in different things, right? So it's not a bad thing to be in isolation. Isolation is a good thing. So with that being said, I know there's been a previous video of mine where I talked about sin as it pertains to me, and the sin in particular is the sin of masturbation. Now, I recall in the video that I was saying that the enemies, especially the ones, the principalities, the higher uppers, right? They have meetings, sitting down, discussing me and sin, and as far as giving into sin, giving into masturbation, giving into whatever sin, giving into temptation and whatnot. And so I know I mentioned about how that particular area of sin is where the devil is using to overall just get me to turn away from God, right? So as it pertains to masturbation in my life, right, I mentioned before in the other videos that in the past, that is something I never really struggled with that much. I even went as far as to say that I hadn't been a ho-ho since I was in my mid-30s, right? And I'll be 51 in a couple of months. But this morning, when I go to sleep with the TV on, it's wild because growing up as a teenager, I went to sleep with the radio on all the time, right? And then I told myself that as an adult that I can't go to sleep with a radio or TV on because they won't let me go to sleep. But these past couple months, I've been sleeping on with YouTube on. It'd be like instrumental stuff like prayers. I fall asleep listening to the prayers and things like that. So this morning when I woke up, Grace for Purpose is what I'd be watching. So if anyone want to know, you can leave that on YouTube. Man, it's so good. It's so good. I thank God for my mom's cousin to tell me about Grace for Purpose. But this morning when I woke up, the young lady was on there and she was speaking first. And after she spoke, she went into prayer. We all went into prayer, right? So she was talking about sin in general and how, you know, in the word, you know, God talks about we all sin and fall short, right? And he'll forgive you. You know what I'm saying? He'll forgive you for it. But as it pertains to me and masturbation, right? And let's say I given the temptation, right? I masturbate, right? Where before, and when I say before, meaning like before I really took God seriously and started following God and doing His will and purpose, I viewed masturbation like how some would view like a white lie. You know, I subconsciously convinced myself that masturbation wasn't that bad, i.e., it wasn't a sin. And the reason how I came to that conclusion is because I basically told myself that because I'm not out there physically doing a do with someone, right? I'm not physical doing it, that it's not as bad. You know what I'm saying? Me masturbating is not as bad as actually out there doing it. Or, you know, it's all right. God is pleased because I'm not in the act, you know, of doing it. I'm sorry about that, y'all.